Welcome to Philly Live. I'm Sheila Watko. Today, as part of Healthy You, sponsored by Independence Blue Cross, we're learning more about health insurance open enrollment.
The individual health insurance open enrollment period is ending soon, and we want to make sure you are prepared. Koleen Cavanaugh is the Senior Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer for Independence Blue Cross and joins us this morning. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so Koleen, I understand the open enrollment period ends this month. What do consumers looking for coverage need to know right now?
Yes, open enrollment does end this month. And what's important is that this is the one time a year that individuals who don't get their insurance through an employer, through Medicare, Medicaid, a union, this is their time to shop. This is their time to look at plans and make plan changes. So the good news is that Penny's actually extended the deadline. So Penny is our state-based exchange here in Pennsylvania. And normally the deadline is January 15th. But this year they are allowing people to enroll all the way up to January 31st to get coverage February 1st.
Okay, wow. All right, so that's great. That's good news right
great
there.
News.
Yeah, now why is it so important to have health insurance?
It's important to have health insurance because you're going to get coverage for that preventive care, right? Your physicals, your mammograms, your colonoscopies, things like that, doctor's visits. You're going to get coverage for prescription drugs, so birth control, antibiotics, blood pressure medications, things like that are critically important. But in addition to that, you're going to have coverage for those unexpected illnesses or injuries. My daughter actually just had a really bad fall off of a horse in September, and she broke her wrist in 2 places. Oh, no. She ended up having to have surgery. That would have cost $34,000 without insurance.
Wow.
And that is just the surgery itself, not counting follow-up visits, physical therapy that she needed afterwards. So, we don't expect those things to happen, but things like that can, and health insurance is really there to make sure that you're covered.
Yeah, in place for unexpected moments like that. And I hope your daughter's doing okay.
She is doing well. Yes, she just got clearance this week to go back to normal activities, which is great.
Oh, good for her. Now, what are some of the benefits of having an IBX plan specifically?
So Independence Blue Cross has the most popular plans that are available on the exchange, so at penny.com. In addition to that, we have the largest network that is available. So the doctors and hospitals that you want to see are going to be in our network. We also offer 3 different types of plans, and not all carriers do. So we have PPO plans that offer both in and out of network coverage. You don't need a primary care physician. You don't have to have referrals. We then have HMO plans, which are more cost effective for a lot of people. They're only offering in-network coverage. You do have a PCP that helps direct your care, so you need referrals and things like that, but it is at a lower price point. And then in between that, we have EPO plans that actually offer that in-network care, but you don't need to worry about a primary care physician or referrals to get care there. So it's a nice balance to find anything for your budget. Yeah. We also offer plans that have lower costs for telemedicine with any of our network physicians, as well as teledoc services, which offer $0 cost sharing for urgent visits that you can get through telemedicine, mental health care through telemedicine at 0 cost, as well as teledermatology for 0 cost.
Wow, that's incredible.
It is incredible. Plus extra programs even, 24/7 nurse health coaches that are available if you have health questions, as well as a program called Wonder, which will help with weight management. So if you want to lose weight, eat better, get more energy, sleep better, programs to help people with that.
Oh boy, you're preaching to the choir right now, Koleen. Now, you mentioned earlier that this is really consumers' time to shine. This is their time to shop and choose what's best for them. So what final advice would you give someone who is still looking for that right plan?
I would advise people to really make sure that they're looking, obviously, at the cost. That's the most important piece for people, but not just to buy a plan that they can afford the monthly premiums for, but can they actually afford to use the plan? What's the cost sharing when you need to go to the doctor, to the hospital, if you get that unexpected ER visit like my daughter did, right?
Yeah.
So that's a big piece of it. The other piece is your doctor in network. Are the people that you're used to seeing, are they part of the network that you're going to join? Because that's important as well. And the other piece is subsidies. Subsidies are still available to help people afford premiums, the monthly premiums, as well as some people will actually qualify to get lower cost sharing. So check that out. Make sure that you have that taken care of. And we do have agents that are available to help support people. They're available if you call 855-251-2150. They're available from Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Saturdays from 8 to 1. And you can also go to our website, ibx.com, for any help that you may need.
Well, a lot of helpful information here today. Koleen Cavanaugh from Independence Blue Cross, thank you so much for being here with us and telling us more about this.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And if you want more information at home, visit ibx.com/healthplan.
Thank you so much for watching Philly Live. Have a great weekend.